Somebody's gonna have to make a stand. One day, somebody's gotta say enough.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans. These are the 2010 and the 2012 prequel and remake of the Clash of the Titans movie that came out in the 80s. I remember seeing that a long time ago, and it's a little hokey, a little weird. It was the effects were done by Ray Harryhausen, which he did that. Jason and the Argonauts. He did a whole bunch of other ones. But I figure why not, since the internet's out, I figure why not check these movies out and see what they're all about. I've heard some negative reviews, but I'm optimistic. I've never seen the movies myself, so I'll be the judge of that. But we're going to watch both of these movies, and I'll tell you what I think about them at the end of the video. But before we get into that, remember to please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all my socials, Instagram, Twitter, do all that stuff. And also check me out on Letterboxd. I have some reviews of some movies on there, and I have the movies that I got this year, and all my Blu-rays and DVDs and all that fun stuff. So check that out. I really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, let's get into the video. So I just got finished watching Clash of the Titans 2010, and my thoughts on it are, I mean, it's an alright movie. It's basically a retelling of the original story. There's some minor changes, some more characters, and I mean, all in all, the movie was alright. Sam Worthington is okay. It's not who I would have chose, but I think the movie, it tells the story pretty well. They do a lot of that show don't tell. Like with the beginning of the movie, they have they talk about what Zeus and the Titans and everything and how they became to be. I think they could have done some visual storytelling there, but maybe they didn't have the budget to do that, so they kind of did it afterwards. But and they had several big name actors in it. Obviously, Sam Worthington, Mads Mikkelsen, Luke Evans, you have Ralph Fiennes, you have Liam Neeson, and there's probably a whole bunch of other ones in there. Nicholas Hoult, who's supposed to be the new Renfield in the new upcoming Nicolas Cage movie. But yeah, no, I mean, it was alright. The effects look pretty good. I don't know if they still look good now. Anybody who complains about digital effects, most movies now are digital, especially when they don't need to be. Like the effects where they're fighting like the giant kraken. Obviously you can't do that, you know, with the big monster. I mean, you could, but it would be way too much, and it doesn't look bad in the movie. You have the scene where they're fighting the scorpions. I mean, those look pretty decent for 2010. They could probably do it better now, but like I said, this movie came out in 2010, so I don't know how much more. But like I said, the movie itself is pretty good. I'm gonna watch the sequel in just a moment, but I'm gonna take a little bit of break, and then I will be right back to you. So refill your popcorn, refill your drinks or whatever, and after this intermission, I will be right back with you with Wrath of the Titans. So here we go. So just a brief interjection here. I started watching the movie, and automatically I like it a little bit better because it's in full screen. Like, it takes up the entire screen on the TV. This is about a 50-inch TV, and it takes up the entire screen, and I love that a lot better than these movies that's like black bar movie, you know? And it looks like it was shot on film, but maybe just might be the old Blu-ray. But I appreciate a movie that's shot on film. And to start off, like I said, full screen. I love the full screen of the look and everything, because this is a big action movie. You don't want to have half of it cut off. So yeah, I like this movie just a little bit better than the first one because of that aspect of it. Anyway, let's continue.
We gods are losing our power. We believed Titans to be imprisoned forever.
Alright, so I just got done watching Clash of the Titans, and funny enough, out of all the Clash of the Titans movies, the prequel, remake, sequel, the only Titan that ever shows up in the movie is Kronos. No other Titans show up in the movie. And like Medusa, all the animals and the mythological beings, the Minotaur, those aren't gods, or those aren't Titans. The only Titan that's in this movie is Kronos. And the only Titan that ever shows up in the series. So it's funny that this is the only movie. The sequel to the remake is the one that has the only Titan in the entire franchise. And what do I thought about the movie? I thought it was alright. It's just fun. It's like a fun action movie. Fun effects. The effects of it looks good. It's better. It looks way better in full screen. You show more of the scope. And I really dug it. The movie, yeah, it does have its little bits. They try to make it more jokey, I guess, than the original one. But it's alright. It's a lot of cool set pieces. A lot of cool fight sequences, there's a lot of entertainment value in these type of movies. Definitely, it's a good follow-up to the second one. I wouldn't say it's better than the first one, but it's definitely a good follow-up to the film. And hopefully, I will get the original Clash of the Titans movie, and I will review that for y'all on movie night or whatever else. But yeah, I really like this movie. Like I said, a lot of good stuff. It has Bill Nighy. I guess that's how you say his name. The guy who was Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. He's in the movie. And I think if you ever seen the Point Break remake, he's the guy who plays Johnny Utah. He's the Edgar Ramirez, I believe that's his name. Yeah, it says it right here. Yeah, Edgar Ramirez. He plays Ares in the film, and he plays, basically plays the same character in every movie. But yeah, like I said, a good follow-up to the film. I really dug it, dug the effects. The film, like I said, I think it was shot on actual film, because it had a little bit of a grain to it, so I think it was actually shot on film, which film is good for certain things, but I like digital. Digital is easy to use nowadays, but I guess they had two different directors, so one of them decided to shoot on film, and the other one shot on digital. But the scope of the film is really cool, and like I said, I really like it. So I recommend checking these movies out. If you haven't seen the original, definitely check that one out first. But yeah, definitely worth the buy for all these films, and I recommend them. If you like action, if you like Greek mythology, Roman mythology, big action set pieces, sword and sandals flicks, I think you'll really like them. Alright, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see me do any more of these videos where I watch two movies, two different ones, and tell me what you think, which ones I should check out, and put it in the comments below. Also check out all my stuff and everything. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.